Germany offers free education. That's the sentence that convinces thousands of Indian students every year. But the real question is, if public universities are almost free, then why are so many international students still paying 12 to 30,000 euros per year for private universities? That's roughly 30 to 33 lakhs per year in tuition alone. In this video, I'm breaking down public versus private universities in Germany. Not just fees, but admissions, language reality, rankings, ROI, jobs, visa impact, and who should choose what. First, understand this about Germany. Germany is very different from countries like UK or US. In Germany, nearly 90% of universities are public. Private universities make up less than 10%. Over 400 plus higher education institutions exist in Germany. Both public and private universities can be state recognized. Fees, the big attraction. Most public universities charge zero tuition fees, but only a semester contribution around 80 to 350 euros. That usually includes public transportation across state. Sounds amazing, right? But there's something that many forget. You still need a blocked account of approximately 11,900 euros per year in 2026 standards, a health insurance of 110 euros per month, accommodation of about 350 to 700 euros per month depending on the city, groceries of 150 euros per month, and other miscellaneous items would cost roughly around 100 to 200 euros per month. So realistically, the annual living cost is around 11,000 to 13,000 euros per year. Tuition may be free, living is not. Private universities, tuition is around 10,000 to 30,000 euros per year. The total annual cost, including living, is 22,000 to 35,000 euros per year. That's a massive jump. But private universities often offer smaller classes, that is 20 to 40 students versus 200 plus students in lectures, structured curriculum, English medium programs, career services, and faster admissions. So financially, public clearly wins, but cost alone does not decide safety. Admissions, where reality hits. Public universities, highly competitive. They prioritize strong GPA, often 75% plus for competitive programs, strict subject alignment, academic depth, APS, which is mandatory for Indian students, limited seats. In many programs, work experience doesn't matter much, and SOP storytelling doesn't compensate for weak academics. If your academic background doesn't align perfectly, that's a straight rejection. Private universities, more flexible. They consider overall profile, interviews, motivation, work experience, and career shifts. Many students with 60 to 70% GPA or career gaps find private universities more accessible. And admissions are faster, often 2 to 4 weeks. This flexibility explains why many students choose private. Language reality, an extremely important part that students ignore. In public universities, many bachelor's programs are entirely in German. Even English master's students benefit strongly from A1, A2 German. Internships and part-time jobs heavily prefer German speakers. Without German, internship search becomes harder, networking reduces, and career opportunities narrow. As for private universities, they are often fully English taught, more international classrooms, and more structured career support. If you don't plan to learn German, public universities will be significantly harder to navigate. Language is the real hidden difference. Location impact, big city versus student town. Public universities are often located in smaller towns, where rent is around 300 to 500 euros per month, whereas private universities are often in Berlin, Munich or Frankfurt, where rent is around 600 to 900 euros per month. Big cities mean better networking, more part-time jobs, and higher living cost. Now let's talk about teaching style, which is something nobody talks about. Public universities are research-driven. With large lecture halls, heavy self-study, professors expect independence, and dropout rates in some engineering programs can exceed 30%. You are responsible for your own success. As for private universities, smaller cohorts, case study-based, continuous assessment, more guidance, and industry-focused curriculum. Public universities test your academic strength, and private universities test your financial strength. Now let's go to the truth of jobs and employability. German employers care more about German language proficiency, internships, technical competence, and practical exposure, not whether it was public or private. However, public universities carry stronger traditional brand value, especially TU Munich, Aachen, and Heidelberg. Most globally ranked German universities are public. Private universities vary wildly, some strong, some average. Coming to rankings and recognition, Germany has 10 plus universities in the top 200 rankings, and almost all are public. Private universities rarely appear in major global rankings. Inside Germany, rankings matter less than skills, experience, and industry exposure. But internationally, public universities often have stronger recognition. Now let's talk about visa impact. For student visa purposes, if the university is state recognized, public or private makes no difference. Visa officers care about financial proof, admission letter, and documentation accuracy. University type does not impact visa approval. Coming to ROI and loan reality, let's talk numbers and money. Private university total cost over 2 years is 40,000 to 50,000 euros. That's roughly 35 to 45 lakhs. For public universities, total cost over 2 years is around 22,000 to 26,000 euros, roughly 20 to 23 lakhs. That difference impacts loan pressure, job search stress, and financial flexibility. So who should choose what? Choose public university if you are strong in academics, you are budget sensitive, comfortable with self-study, and willing to learn German. Choose private university if your GPA is average, you want structured support, prefer English medium, and you are financially comfortable. Neither is better. They are completely different risk models. If you are planning Germany, pause and screenshot this. Public universities in Germany reduce financial risk but increase academic pressure. Private universities reduce academic barriers but increase financial risk. In Germany, your biggest risk is not choosing public or private. Your biggest risk is choosing without understanding the pressure model. So if you're confused about which one fits your profile, drop your GPA, course and budget in the comments. And in case of any query, just WhatsApp Hey on the number flashing on the screen or click on the link in description and pinned comment. And if this video explained Germany more clearly than Google ever did, consider subscribing because we break down study abroad decisions realistically here. Confused about studying abroad? Don't worry. Get free expert counseling from Shiksha Study Abroad. From SOPs, LORs, university selection to visas, we cover it all. Message us now on WhatsApp at 8377 000 581 for 100% free guidance.